So this is another video on the Merchant of Venice, and now we are coming to the end of Act 1, Scene 1. So we have seen in the beginning of Act 1, Scene 1, our main character Antonio. Along with him, we have seen Selenio, and we have seen the conversation between Antonio and Graciano, right? And there we have stopped in the previous video. So we see we get this character sketch of Antonio where he keeps himself reserved, sober and serious. He seems very sad and depressed. He's the main hero. He remains very passive, but still he gives something which is remarkable. Though he remains very passive, but what he speaks, that is a very remarkable one, because he shows the reality of the true existence of human beings in this world when he talks with Graciano, and when he tells him that world is a stage and life is a play. So there is no such attachment with wealth and name and reputation, because it is not going to last forever. We all human beings will have to leave that behind when we will have to die and exit from this world. So there we have ended in the previous video, and now Graciano, Lorenzo, they are no longer there with Antonio. Now Antonio is left alone with Bassanio. Now this is another very important thing. Bassanio is another very important character, and here we see Antonio, Bassanio. They are very close friends, right? And we get to see one of the important themes of this play, that is the true bond of friendship between them. We see Antonio and Bassanio now, they are very close, they are extremely close friend. Now here Bassanio is telling Antonio that he needs some money. Now Bassanio is, he's a kind of a man who spends a lot of money. He's actually just the opposite of Antonio. Antonio is a merchant, but here Bassanio is somebody who just keeps on spending money. He's referred as a prodigal son later, because he's somebody who's just wasting money, who does not know the importance and the value of the money. He keeps on spending beyond his means, and whenever he is left with no money, Antonio is the one who actually helps Bassanio by providing him money. So you see, Bassanio here in this act, he's actually asking help, and he is telling Antonio to give him some money because he has no money left. So Bassanio needs this money. Why? Because he wants to go to Belmont. So another place apart from Venice, we are hearing this another place, Belmont, and we will do this when we'll go to the next scene. So here he wants money to go to Belmont. Why? Because in Belmont there is this beautiful rich girl, Portia, who is the heroine of the play, staying there. So Bassanio wants to go there, and he wants to propose her, he wants to be her suitor, and he wants to marry her, right? So Bassanio wants to go there and take this chance, because there are many suitors coming from many places. They are coming and they are proposing Portia. So Bassanio also wants to take this chance and go there and win her heart. Now for this he needs money, which which he does not have right now. So he asks from Antonio to give him money, but Antonio, unfortunately, he is a very kind and generous man, which we can see that though knowing that Bassanio is somebody who keeps on spending money, he never complains, and he's ready to help his friend. You see, he's a true friend, he's kind, generous man. So he's always ready to help Bassanio, but right now he cannot help him because he does not have any ready cash in his hand, because he has invested all his money on his business, on the ships that are sailing. So he tell Bassanio that he can understand Bassanio's problem, but unfortunately he has no ready cash in his hand, so he cannot help with that. But then they come to this idea that why don't they get money from the money lender? So they thought of taking loan from the money lender and take that money and to help Bassanio, so that he can go to Belmont and win his lady, that is Portia. So they come up with this idea of taking money from the money lender, and we will see that how this causes a problem at the end because of this money lending thing. So here you see Antonio is somebody who does not want to see his friend in trouble, so immediately he comes up with this idea to take money from the money lender, and he will take the money on behalf of Bassanio because he is a worthy citizen of Venice. So everybody will trust him and will give him money immediately. Nobody is going to trust Bassanio because he's somebody who keeps on spending money. So Antonio is somebody who's a merchant. He's a worthy citizen of Venice. He has a good name, so everybody will give him very easily. So Antonio is ready to take money on behalf of Bassanio in order to help Bassanio so that he could go to Belmont and propose Portia and marry her. And there the act ends. So you see, this scene is very, very important because it's an exposition scene. We get to see this background, the setting, the main characters. We get to see the true friendship between Antonio and Bassanio, that Antonio, knowing the fact that Bassanio keeps on spending money, he never complains and he's ready to help Bassanio any moment, any time. So you see, he's there for Bassanio all the time, and also very interestingly, Shakespeare is portraying through Bassanio the picture of the young noblemen in the 16th century, that how they used to have this lavish lifestyle beyond their means. Right? So Bassanio is a true picture of that. He's an extravagant man, so he's a true picture of that. He's a spendthrift. He keeps on spending money, and we also understand the value of money. That without money, Bassanio will not be able to go to Belmont and win Portia. So you see, Shakespeare is trying to tell us all these things through Act 1, Scene 1. We're getting the character sketch of Antonio, Bassanio. They both are so different, yet they are the truest friends. So they both are different, but they are very, very close. They're very true to each other, always there for each other, and how Antonio will help Bassanio. So we have been seeing Antonio very passive, but now with Bassanio he became very active, and now he's ready to take money. So he will now do some action. So he's ready to take money from the money lender. Now we will see the hero to do some action. So he will go and take money from the money lender for Bassanio. And also we don't get we get to hear about the heroine of the play, Portia, that she's so rich and beautiful, and everybody wants to win her heart. So this much for today. So that's how we come to the end of Act 1, Scene 1. So study well. Thank you.